Welcome YouTube, this is the Velvet Locks with another video. This video is called Ways to Grow Healthy Locks, and I have a few tips, possibly about 11 plus tips, just to help along with your journey of growing healthy locks and things that I've learned along the way of my journey. So let's get started. My first tip is eat better and drink plenty of water. One thing we forget is that most of our body is made up of water, and we have to drink water daily. But it's good to hydrate your body. Eat lots of raw veggies, raw nuts. That's good to implement inside your diet, and not diet meaning trying to lose weight, but diet meaning taking better care of your body. And whatever you put in is what you're going to get out. Healthy nails, healthy skin, and healthy hair. My second tip is do not use foreign objects on your hair. And when I mean foreign objects, I mean things that are not good, like beeswax, mineral oils, petroleums. Those things are not good for your hair, whether it be locked or loose natural. These things clog the hair follicles, they dry your hair out, and they eventually thin your hair out or break it. So it's not healthy to use those. It may, some people may get away with it for a while, but when you use beeswax on your locks, they tend to stay in there and your locks get gray, dull, and ashy looking. So you stay away from these things that get trapped in. They don't break down to wash out, so they just stay embedded in your locks and it's hard to get them out. So try to avoid them, because buildup will eventually weigh your hair down and break it off. My third tip would be use natural oils. Natural oils wash out easy with regular soap and water, like shampooing. So those things are better for your hair. They don't weigh your hair down, they don't weigh your scalp down, they don't clog your pores. They're healthy, they're natural, and they're better for your hair in the long run. And they give you they give your scalp the ability to still breathe. Plus, natural oils are much more healthier for your hair. 4, massage your scalp regularly. It is really important that even if your hair is not locked and it's loose, it's always good to massage your scalp. You stimulate your scalp, you generate blood flow to your hair, to your scalp, and that helps the hair follicles to stimulate the hair follicles for healthier for growth. And massaging it daily, on a regular, like even nightly, massage your hair before going to bed. Do it at least 3 to 5 minutes a day, each night before going to bed. And it's really therapeutic, it's healthy, and it helps to build, generate blood flow to your scalp, which generates stimulation of the hair. Okay? Next tip is wash your hair regularly. Your hair needs to be clean, your scalp needs to be clean in order for your hair to grow. So you have to take care of it. There's a lot of myths about locks, not to wash your hair too often because, that's not good for your hair. Locks love water. They mat easier with water. And it's better to keep it clean. You don't want that moldy smell. You don't want that mildew smell. You don't want the little buggies in your hair. So you have to keep it clean. And that's with any hair. So you have to keep it clean. Wash it regularly. My next tip would be do not manipulate your hair too much. Don't do a lot of styles. Meaning, all the snatchback styles, the ponytails, the flat twists. It's good to do those for your hair. It's good to do different styles, but not to manipulate too much, because with that, you have to let your hair rest. You have to let your locks rest. You cannot do so much all the time with it and think it's going to stay healthy. It has to rest, just like we have to rest. So do not manipulate too much. It's always good to have a period of rest where you just let your locks do what it does. And not to, constantly have it in a style. And if you want to put it in a style, do like a long-term style that will last. If you have your hair in lock knots, you may want to rock that for a week. And then when you take it out, you got your curls, and you can rock that for no matter how, maybe another week or 2 before wash day. So, try not to manipulate your hair too much. Overly twisting and over manipulation can cause in breakage, cause in thinning, and we do not want that for sure. Okay, my next tip would be to cover your hair at night. And this is a must, because when you don't, you can rub your hair out just by regularly moving around at night. And with that, it thins out your locks. Also, rubbing on the cotton sheets or whatever is not good. It's not healthy for your locks. It dries it out. Cotton dries your hair out. So it's always good to use a lock sock, a satin pillowcase, or satin or silk headscarf. Less friction on your roots. Okay, and also it keeps it from the dust buildup just by having your hair out on a regular, just keeping it covered. Okay, next tip would be to trim those dead ends. Now, even though our hair is locked, we still have breakage. Our ends will eventually sometimes get frail, get thin, get weak looking, and they just look limp. Trim those things off. It's still good to trim your hair. If it looks like it needs a trim, a lock looks like it needs to be cut, don't be afraid to trim that, because when you trim it, it gives it a better chance of growing more healthier than for it to be frail and continue going up that lock and breaking it completely off eventually. So trim those locks that look weak, that look like they need a little trimming, and it's good because it helps generate hair growth. Okay, I did speak about multivitamins. It's good to take your multivitamins and your hair supplements. Now, a lot of people don't like to use the hair vitamins because there is like a consequence to using that, and that could be having facial hairs that you're not expecting, like the chin hairs, maybe around the mustache. It's annoying, but I suggest that, for your body's sake, it's good to put in those things into your body. So the biotins, even though, yes, you may have that little extra hair growth that may pop up, but it's healthier for you. I noticed when I did my hair challenge a couple of years back, and I was on my biotin and my multivitamin supplements, I did notice hair growth. And also with drinking lots of water and eating properly, your hair will have a better chance to grow healthier. Me, myself, I'm an avocado girl, so I eat avocado like once a day. And that's full with vitamin E, fiber, it's just good for you. So take your multivitamins and your hair supplements. Okay. And another tip would be, do not over color your hair. And that's with any hair. Do not over color your hair. Us ladies, we like variety. We like to look different. We like to switch it up a little bit. But too much harsh chemicals in your hair will break it off. So try to avoid doing a lot of permanent coloring. Avoid using bleaches in your hair as much as possible. Some of the coloring, if you're going into the honey blonde stages, do have some sort of bleach in there, which is why that color lifts your hair. So if you're going to do it, I wouldn't suggest doing it too often. Me, myself, I try to do a permanent color maybe once a year or maybe every 6 months. Not so much every 6 months, but at least once a year. And in between, I'll do a semi-permanent, which is like a rinse. And, at least that can help me get over on those rough days when my hair do need another color job. But at least I'm not putting too much of that harsh, heavy chemical in it that I would get from the permanent color. So avoid over coloring your hair because it's not good. It's not healthy for your hair, for your scalp, and for you. Okay. And the most important thing that I would say that is wonderful in keeping, way of growing healthy locks is to have a healthy mind and, be around positive energy. Stressing yourself is not healthy. Okay? Avoid stress. Whatever you go through, your hair is going to go through it as well. So if you're stressed out, you're going to see it in your hair. Your hair may start getting kind of frail, kind of limp. Whatever it is, it may start to break off, fall out. You don't know why, because you're stressed. Stress can cause these things to happen. So try to to maintain a healthy mind and positive energy in your life. You know, the less stress, the better off you will be on the long run. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's been informative for you. Please subscribe, like, and comment down below. And I also want to just encourage all my new subscribers to tell a friend, you know, invite somebody to my channel, share it with someone, and continue the love. Continue giving your sister 2 thumbs up if you can, a thumb up, 2 thumbs up, a foot, a hand, whatever you can throw up. Give your sister that love, okay? Thank you so much for watching again, and I shall see you on the next video.